Hey, it's Tavina, and I wanted to talk about, I felt like I kind of had to talk about the Baekhyun and Taeyeon situation that's just been going on right now, because I feel like it's just reached past ridiculous. Okay, so when was this rumor confirmed? Like a week ago, maybe? Not even a week. No, last week that's when I saw it on all K-pop. So at first I was like, who's Taeyeon? Because I don't really know Girls' Generation like that. I don't really like them. They're okay, but I don't really like girl groups. So yeah, but I really like EXO. Like, I watch EXO Showtime all the time. I've watched all their live performances, their debut stage, a whole bunch of times. Like, I just like EXO so much. So it was like she's confirmed to be dating Baekhyun. It's like, oh wow, Baekhyun got a girlfriend before all the other 11 members. I was like, that's crazy. And then I was like, oh, well, she's pretty. And then I remembered her. I was like, I know who she is. I've seen her before on variety shows. So I was like, oh, I'm glad for them. And then I just had to scroll down on the comments because I'm just a very curious person. I just wanted to see what other people thought. And some of them were good, and then some of them were just like, oh no, why are these two dating? Isn't it babysitting? Da da da. Of course, it's funny. People aren't being like, most people aren't being serious when they're like, is she babysitting him? I saw this post on Tumblr where it was like, what? Baekhyun's dating Taeyeon from Girls' Generation? No, isn't it Taeyeon from was it Block B? Dang it. And then they're like, no, he's dating Taeyeon from from Big Bang. No, I thought it was Taekwon from VIX, and like that had me rolling, just rolling in laughter. And it was funny in all the posts on Tumblr, because Tumblr is a very humorous place. We all like joke around, da 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 da. So anyway, then I look on all the K-pop today, and one of the trending stories is that some fans had the nerve to call Baekhyun a traitor on Inkigago. And if you didn't know, Baekhyun is now one of the permanent hosts, along with Kwang Hee from ZA, IU, and Suho, also from EXO. So he's one of the hosts, and then the fans who were in the audience had the nerve to call him a traitor, apparently because he was dating Taeyeon. Now, during this Inkigago, while they were talking about Korea being in the FIFA World Cup that's going on right now. And at first, when I first heard it, I was like, why is he a traitor? I didn't understand it at first because they were talking about the World Cup, and then I heard traitor. Thank you, Korean English classes. Korean learning thing on my tablet. Thank you. Sorry. But then I was like, why is he a traitor? Taeyeon is Korean too. And then I had to think about it. I was like, oh, because he's dating her. Then I clicked on the video, and it's like 15 minutes long, and I got through some of it. I was like, I had to pause like around 13 minutes in, because I was just like, why does Baekhyun look so unhappy? Like, he wasn't even trying to smile. He just was not smiling at all. I mean, Baekhyun's in the public eye. Taeyeon is really not. She's really not in the public eye. Most stories we hear about are EXO, especially with that lawsuit, whatever going on, and a whole bunch of different things, because EXO is still really extremely popular. And then I was just kind of shocked and appalled, kind of disgusted. See, for me, that's one of the reasons why I can't call myself an exotic. I just can't, because a lot of the fans are just like so out there, and like they have good stuff. Their subbers are pure gold. Their fan fictions are pure genius. They have good writers. They have a lot of good stuff. But you know what? A lot of their good stuff, sometimes it doesn't rule out the bad stuff. Like, I've seen multiple videos about EXO being chased when they're with other people. If they're with a girl, oh, you shouldn't be with that girl. Oh my gosh, what are you doing? Da 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 da. All these fans keep talking about things, and I was just like, I can't be an exotic because I can't support a fan base that does not support the people who they're supposed to. So I'll be an EXO fan on the side. I won't call myself an exotic because I can't support that fan base. But back to the topic at hand. If you ask me, I was not entirely surprised. Not of Baekhyun dating Taeyeon. No, I was really surprised at that. But I was not surprised at the fans' reactions. And if you want to know why, here's why. I think it was last year. Yeah, last year. Baekhyun, you remember that Baekhyun's brother had his wedding. Now at the wedding, this was a video, we had footage, all this stuff happening, pictures, everything. At Baekhyun's brother's wedding, fans had the nerve to stand up on chairs and ruin the wedding things and the ceremony in order to see Baekhyun and EXO, because EXO was there to sing. Of course, Baekhyun would come to his brother's wedding. It's his brother. But the fans ruined it. So Baekhyun now is embarrassed because his entire family just came to the wedding. His new sister has just been embarrassed because her wedding, her day that's supposed to be so entirely special, got ruined by fans. And now he has to apologize not only to his family, but his new family. And it's just shameful. Now he really can't be around everybody because now everybody's like, well, if we invite Baekhyun, I understand that he's a family member, but his fans, they might come and interrupt our, so that's a problem. So Baekhyun goes online and he's angry, of course. Of course he'd be angry. I'm surprised he wasn't more angry, but he can't curse or anything, so. But I feel like he wanted to, because I would have cursed them out. Idol or not. But anyway, he goes online and he says that he's angry at them and that they shouldn't have done that. If they wanted to see him, they could have taken pictures afterwards, which they could have. But of course, knowing fans, they're not going to. Then, a few anonymous fans had the nerve to, I don't want to say politely threaten, under the radar threaten Baekhyun. Of course, it wasn't as under the radar as they wanted it to be because it soon got out on like websites and stuff that it had happened, and they were telling him, be careful, we were trying to be so nice to you and you still did this, you should be careful, da da da, and just sending out threats towards him. So this happened a year ago. And then now in 2014, Baekhyun is dating Taeyeon from Girls' Generation. And of course, fans just exploded. And that's the reason why I wasn't surprised, because if fans were crazy enough to do that at Baekhyun's brother's wedding, and that is like very, very disrespectful, then it comes as no surprise to me that fans would be outraged and so sad about him dating. Of course, some fans were like, well, Chris is leaving, and now on top of Chris leaving and the lawsuit against SM, we have Baekhyun dating. And that's a lot. That's a lot just to take in. For me, even though Baekhyun's not one of the members that I like, and Chris wasn't one of the members that I liked originally, it was still a lot to take in. There was just like a lot of EXO things going on. And on top of that, there was just more stuff outside of them. So I do understand why fans are angry. Now, my understanding, the fans, does not come with understanding why they would be so rude as to call him a traitor in front of millions of people and international fans, that's billions of people watching. That's incredibly rude and incredibly disrespectful. They should be banned from Inkigago. Period. Now, a while back, this was when EXO first debuted and their fans were like goo goo gaga crazy. Their fans were not allowed to were not allowed on M Countdown. They were not allowed to have fans on M Countdown. I remember that. And I remember being like, well, that's so sad. They're the only ones there who don't have fans cheering for them. But then now when I think about it, I was like, well, you know why they don't have fans cheering for them? Because some of their fans are legit crazy. Like, legit crazy. It's still, I'm sorry, it just really upsets me that people would do that. Like, he has every right to date somebody. Baekhyun is like 23. Baekhyun's like 20. I don't know how old Baekhyun is. Baekhyun is 20 something. And you know what? That's an appropriate age to date. As long as you're over like 11, you can date whoever in the world you please. Taeyeon is not getting any younger. Girls' Generation is not a group that people like just immediately go to. Everybody knows Girls' Generation because they're like the group that started it, quote unquote, though they really didn't. But they're one of the girl groups that you know. Everybody knows Girls' Generation. Everybody knows 2NE1. Well, everybody knows YG period, but everybody knows 2NE1. Everybody knows Girls' Day. Everybody knows Rainbow Black. These 4 groups. And Girls' Generation is older than, most of them are older. They've been in the game longer. And though they're still popular, their popularity is kind of slowly fading away as more and more groups come. Of course, not as many girl groups come nowadays, but as more and more boys groups come, their popularity is slowly dwindling. We have those fans that will love them just forever. We have those fans who also will cut off at some point when they find something more attractive. I'm not saying all fans are like that, but I'm just saying. Now, there's something else that I feel towards this. I feel like SM rumors are a joke. Dating scandals, period, should not be called scandals. They should just be called confirmed to be dating. I don't know why it's a scandal. Like, it's illegal to date in Korea. You know what should be a scandal? People having drugs. People taking drugs. Underage drinking. These kinds of things should be scandals. Dating should not be a scandal. On that note, SM, can you please stop? Whenever you confirm a dating rumor to be true, can you please not just say 4 months? They've been dating for 4 months. They've been dating for 4 months. Everybody's been dating for 4 months before you reveal? Like, is that the time period that they need? Like, SM's like, excuse me, announcement to all our idols. You have to be dating for a period of 4 months before we can confirm you. What? I need a 4-month waiting period before you confirm that I'm true. I don't think it works like that. Can you just like, you could lie, you could stretch it and say 6 months, but seriously, like the 5 rumors that you've confirmed to be true so far are all 4 months before. Of course, they're all a Girl Generation, but I'm pretty sure they all didn't meet each other at like the same time. That's weird. Another thing that I feel, I just wanted to, because this dating thing in Korea is just stupid to me. I feel like, quite honestly, every time I talk about a topic in Korea outside of K-pop, it's just like problems. I just feel like the dating thing in Korea is absolutely stupid. Like, I understand they're idols and they have certain obligations to their fans. Of course, K-pop idols are more dedicated to their fans than other idols are, and they do a lot more than other idols do. But you shouldn't put them on a leash and call them yours. You live what? You might live a doorstep away, but they don't know you. And if they do know you, they don't like you. So you have absolutely no right to just be like, well, she can't do that because he's mine, da 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 da. It doesn't work that way. And I'm getting off topic. So all I gotta say is the Baekhyun, I wish you the best. I hope you stay together for a very, very long time. Don't listen to the rumors. They're stupid. It's too much going on in your life to worry about them. For all those fans, I'm sorry you feel that way, and I'm sorry if my video message upset you in any way, shape, or form, but it's the truth. Stop obsessing over these people and find something else to do with your life. I'm not saying that you don't have a life, I'm just saying it's not healthy to obsess over these idols in the way that you do. For all the K-pop fans, please check out Big Flow. They debuted just like 2 days ago with Delilah. It's a great song. History made a comeback with Psycho. It's a great song. It's a great MV. What else? If you haven't checked out Crush's Hug Me featuring Geico, you need to check that out. Of course, I advise you to check out Big Sis Eternity if you haven't yet. It won about 3 times so far on music shows, so check that out. And if you haven't seen any of my other videos before, I would love for you to check it out. Okay, bye.